So happy Friday, everyone. Here we are. I got a little notice. I don't know what that's about. Okay, cool live. Anyway, I got a little notice from somebody saying I had to do something different, so we don't know where this is going. Okay.
We don't
So
know
anyway,
what to do.
we're carrying on here. Right? This is Happy Friday, everyone. This is Betty, Withrow, Roy Dickan, and myself for Total Traffic and Conversion Chaos, and maybe a show. And today we're going to talk about something here is integrated marketing and conversion plus conversion alchemy equals your business growth. And if you've been following along for the last 2
And we
years,
hope you have.
yeah, you probably know that we got our records going in a similar groove. we have a thing talking about sort of integrated marketing. And what we mean by that is improving your online profile, doing blog posts, website stuff, videos, social media, getting your presence out there and getting known. And then what we've done recently is we've added to that equation conversion alchemy, which is really focused on email marketing. So we're doubling down on email marketing. We've always said you should be doing it, but we have a tool that automates getting leads into your email sequence, and also goes into your database so you can use it for other purposes in the future. So maybe Roy, you can talk a little bit about what conversion alchemy, and you and I had a discussion earlier. We've only been talking mostly about the search aspect, but there's also a site aspect. So maybe you can talk about those two things.
Yeah, well, let me start it out with email marketing has always been good, but you combine it with this AI generation method called conversion alchemy, and this is like nothing you've ever seen before. It's really, really incredible, and it's all thanks to AI, which we never could have done this a year and a half ago. So, but it's there now. There's no better way to grow your business. Now, within conversion alchemy, the thing that we've been harping on the longest is the fact that we can actually find people that are looking for what you want to offer using the keywords that you want to be found for. And it doesn't matter if they were going someplace else, we're going to bring them to you. So that's the key. But now Greg brought up another point, because we've been neglecting another major part of this tool, which is site search. Yeah, we'll call it site search for now. And what this amounts to is anybody that comes to your website, we can get the name and email address of that person. So this came to my attention again earlier this week when someone had been paying big money to do Facebook retargeting. And this is a method that is a whole lot less expensive and probably a whole lot more effective. And also, you get the leads and you can use them for anything you want, like Greg started to point out. So we've actually got two parts to this conversion alchemy. There's the site search, and there's the, well, it isn't site search. Anyway, there's the people that come to your site. We can grab the leads for those. And then there are people that are looking for what you're offering, and we can grab those and bring them to you. So those are the two things that my side of the coin offers. But when you combine it with what Greg and Betty can do, that's where every lead has the potential to turn into a client with lifetime value. And I'm sure the two of them can explain that better than I can.
Yeah, thanks, Roy. That's great. So, so our conversion alchemy actively gets the lead, and then what we're doing is we're putting them into an email sequence which maybe Betty, you can talk about your process of working with the client and how that sequence comes about.
Sure. I'm happy to say that what I love to do is get involved with the people that I'm writing for, so that I can understand what it is that they want to accomplish and get their messaging to be on target with that objective. So what that means is having an interview. It doesn't have to be long, but it does have to be long enough that I can understand what the brand promise is and what you want your people that come to you for your business to experience, because that's what's interesting to them. They don't want to know how you do what you do. They just want to know that they're going to get the results they're looking for. So then I go ahead and put together a series of messages with that in mind, with the call to action to get in touch with you or sign up for your program or whatever it is that you want them to do, go to your appointment page, etc. It's all of the content that I create is designed to be repurposed as well. So you can take it, put it on blog posts, add it to your website, choose, or anything of that kind. It's when we say integrated marketing, what we're saying is that everything leads to somewhere else in a pattern that upholds what you want to do and makes it much easier. It's done for you, and all you have to do is tell us what you want to do, and away we go.
Yeah, and away we go. So part of this is the magnetic marketing model, where you have an offer, something, and then all roads lead to it. So it could be the email sequence, it could be the blog post, it could be a YouTube video, it could be paid advertising, it could be all sorts of things. And Conversion Alchemy is one way of getting people into that email sequence. So the other thing is on this little list. I'm going to put it up on again here. Is a live presentation, and that's not for everyone. We're one of the campaigns we're running with Conversion Alchemy is for one of Roy's clients. He's a dentist in North Carolina, and we've crafted email sequence that's going out, and he's not going to do any stinking live presentation. So that's, he doesn't have time. He's either going to be in the dental office or he's going to be doing something he likes doing. He's not, but we've been talking to real estate investors and high-end business and personal coaches, and they're much more inclined to do a live presentation. So one of the things, we're running a set of sequences for a real estate investor right now. And I think one of the things, after that's kind of run its course, I think what we'll do is we'll invite the people that are on his list now to see if they want to have a group presentation. For in the real estate investing, most of the people I'm working with are wanting to attract investors, private lenders, passive investors. So they're not trying to teach people how to do mortgage note investing or be a real estate investor. They're looking for partners to invest in projects together. And maybe Betty, you can speak to what a high-end coach might be looking for.
I think high-end coach is going to be a lot more interested in doing live presentations and webinars and things like that in order to introduce her presence and let people feel comfortable with what it is that she has to offer before getting into a face-to-face personal conversation. So that's one thing. I think investors, someone who's looking for investors, that's a good call for them too, is, to bring the people in, meet with that person, because let's face it, you're asking them to give you money. And why should they do that? Well, there's a lot of reasons they should do that. And there's, also, again, there's lots of people in the field who do what you do. So what makes you stand out, and why do people want you instead of the next one down the line? A high-end coach is going to be looking for content that engages quickly and gets people interested in the process as well as in the results, because that's the nature of coaching. It's very personal, and it's integrity-based. again, a video presentation is a real good way to make an introduction.
Yeah, I just want to say, if anybody thinks that their SEO company can do what we just told you we're able to do, there's no way.
Well, the other thing is that we can probably do a better job with SEO than their current company, because that was your niche before we got going.
Oh yeah, but we're going way beyond that with this. There's no one else in this country and maybe the world that can do exactly what we've just laid out for you. We can do. So don't be surprised if you can't find anybody else that can do this. Anyway, it may sound simple, and for you it is, because it's done for you. But there is nothing else like it out there. And it all starts with instant leads on demand, as many as you want every day. And then we process those leads and do all kinds of things with them. Yeah. So that, and the money really is not in converting the lead when you get it. It's all the money you make after that initial conversion. So that's where we excel.
Yeah, no, that's great. So I guess our invitation is for people to reach out and talk to us to learn more about it, to see if it'll work for you. So we think it'll work for most businesses. The only caveat, because Conversion Alchemy does have a cost per lead, it has to be a package where the lifetime value of that person is probably in the thousands and maybe better in the tens of thousands of dollars, and then it's worthwhile. So, the basically the acquisition math is if you pay $1,000 to get a $10,000 client, you'll do that every day. You'll just keep on going. But if you spend $1,000 to get a $500 client, you're going to lose money. So that's basically that's the only thing, is you have to have the lifetime value of the person bringing into the system needs to be that. But the other thing, I'm going to go back to our integrated marketing model, is that is really something we've been offering for years now, and it's really something everybody should do anyway. And the only cost of that is either doing it yourself or having us do it for you. There's not a per lead, and we would suggest that you do get all of that in place so you're ready to receive before you start push the play button on Conversion Alchemy. So it's something that really everybody should be doing anyway. And then Conversion Alchemy it's an active lead acquisition system.
But if it's difficult for you to put that together to get ready for all these leads, we'll do that for you, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah. So for example, your dentist doesn't know what you're doing at all. All they know is they're getting people sent to them to make appointments. It's a black box.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can also, all of the components are available, and we can coach people and help them do it themselves too. That's the thing. But it's probably better if it's done for you or done with you.
But the choice is yours.
The choice is yours. So who are you going to call?
Here we are.
And as you can see, we tend to have fun with this too. So
right.
And you will too if you join with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go. All righty. So do we have any questions from the audience here? Any other comments you guys want to make?
I think we've laid it
ready
out.
When you are. Ready when you are. Come on over.
Okay.
If nothing else, you'll learn a lot from our conversation. So get on our calendar.
Yeah. And maybe we'll play our total traffic and conversion video on the way out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Happy Friday, everyone.